Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Operonia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the World of Illusions Divine Assailing Diabolos LUFENIA quest. Freaking, that's a very long name. For this one I'm bringing a party of Cloud, Keiss and Ramza with an Amidatelion friend and a Pandemonium summon. So this is a single target quest, it's a single target boss, so we're basically just going to be going all full on launch degeneracy memes. I would have loved to have brought Decil here as well actually, but unfortunately the boss has a rather annoying gimmick in which it will periodically become it will absorb basically all elemental damage, and that does include Pandemonium, so when we go into the summon we'll be wind enchanted and we'll be kind of fucked, but it's worth it in my opinion for the extra launch damage, especially because we're bringing Keiss. I mean, like back in the day we used to say that Keiss would be able to compete in Lufenia, but I guess the asterisk that people forgot to mention was that it requires characters like Cloud and Noctis and Ramza to be released in the first place. But now that he's here, he's back in vogue. Like, you know, he is performing on par with characters that have LDs, and he still has an EX+, you just have to use him in the right teams. So, because it's a single target boss quest, the orb condition is extremely biased to Ramza. You basically have to apply, I think it's like 6 or more party buffs in one skill, and Ramza's skill 2 does exactly that, so he'll be used to control the orb. Amidatelion is going to delete the turns because I would bring lightning, but again that elemental absorption is really going to fuck with lightning, so I'm not bringing her here. Instead we're just going to be launching and using Cloud for delays and Ami's deletions, and we should be pretty much completely safe. That's the theory. So Penelo I am bringing as call ability because, like, if you've seen the scary ass things that that Ramza's LD, the amount of initial bravery he gives you, you stack Penelo on top of that and you get insane regens, and Keiss on top of that, oh god. We've got Waka for Cloud purely for the stat buffs for the burst. And yeah, let's jump into it. So I'm not going into too much detail on my party setup here because actually, as part of the quality of life updates that they brought to the global version, you can actually jump onto the party used screen after you finish a quest, and it will show you your entire lineup, all your artifacts, all your spheres, your support, turns taken, you know, everything. So from now on, I'm probably going to start using that screen instead of trying to cram it all in this style of video. So if that bothers you, I apologise. Just jump to the end of the video so you can see what I'm using. And yeah, it's just way too convenient not to use, to be perfectly honest. So start off with the Ramza LD to get his buff online, and also for some beautiful chase damage. So another thing that Diabolos does. So actually, I am just going to go ahead and do a finishing touch here because I want to hero support onto Cloud, so you can use Blade Beam with hero support. Another thing that Diabolos does, this boss version, is that he will periodically go into a stance where you have to deal a certain amount of launch damage to him in order to weaken him, and if you don't, you're gonna get fucked up. Basically, that's how it goes. Of course, we have plenty of launch options on this team. You can also bring call abilities that do launches. Like you can bring Dark Knight Cecil call if you want. You can bring Cloud call if he's not in your team for some reason. You know, there's plenty of options for this fight. I don't think it's especially difficult. Like another thing you could do is probably bring like General Leo. I'm pretty sure that Leo could work for this fight just purely because of the delay factor. So I'm actually gonna just do a regular ass Selkie throw here. So you see here the orb is getting pretty low. So I'm just going to pop a Galvanize, and then immediately we will get everything back. And I'm not going to innovate this turn, am I? I don't know. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's get the debuff on there. Let's get the debuff on there. All that juicy damage. So let me hero spot onto Cloud again for another blade burst, beam, blade beam. Oh, gravity, just what we need. Okay, so I'm just gonna shout here, just don't mind me, we'll just instantly break all of that Brave. And that's Blade Beam. Okay, so this is the stance he goes into. It says deal 20,000 plus, but what it really means is deal 200,000 plus. Like it's a filthy liar is the text on the screen, and that has been acknowledged in one of the bug reports from Square Enix. So yeah, just be careful of that. But dealing like obscene amounts of launch damage is very, very achievable with this team, so I am not worried about that. In fact, you know what? Let me I'm going to pop the Penella here. I'm just going to HP triple plus because it's a free turn. And here I'm just going to go straight into the burst. So I'm going to pop Whacker for the stat boosts. And it's showtime. So this will be an absolutely stupendous amount of damage, in theory. There we go, 443. Yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. I've seen higher. I've done like 500,000 launch damage before, but I'm not sure if I had Dark Knight Decil in when I did that. So yeah, that's it. There's definitely a thing that can happen. Let's do Break Plus, and then HP Plus on the next launch. Just look at all this obscene amount of damage. Is what I like to see. And let's Meteor in just so we don't run out of the buff. Look at that 60k regen. That is stupid. There we go. It's taking off a nice chunk of its health. Ooh, just shy of 1.8 mil. Not bad, not bad. Turn bar is looking... well, it was looking good until that happened. Zero support onto Cloud. I'd love to use Critical Crush here, but alas, we are under the burst effect, so we do not want to waste that. You know what? I'm gonna hero support onto Ramza here because Cloud has his free skill, so we can use Finishing Touch for that. Yeah, the Lufenia orb is back. Always nice to see. Should probably use another LD soon with Ramza, huh? Just keep the delay train going for now with Cloud, and then we can swap in Ami afterwards. And it's pretty much game, set, and match. Let's do it. Self-defer for now, because we ain't going to attack with Ramza on his turn. We need to control the orb a bit. Let's stall it out of break. And let's hero support onto Ramza. I know we've got Sky High, but I want to maximize the amount of launches that we're doing here. So it's going to be in absorption mode at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to absorb wind damage. So that's unfortunate, but we are still going to summon. Because the battery on Innovate is just too good. So even though it's going to absorb all of this damage, we're still going to hit it for an absolute shit ton. I'm just going to use Sky High just to get the buff up. So on Cloudstone, I'm going to swap out for Army. And we're just going to delete turns. And goodbye. He has like perfect gravity as well, so yeah, I'll do this. Why not? Ever so slightly disgusting levels of shenanigans. I always love when Lufenias let you do shit like this. This is Keiss without an LD. You damn well bet I am going all in for that thing when it gets here. .465, not bad at all. Pretty impressive. I should have brought a 3-turn army. I don't need this much army. This is already way too much deletion as it is. Go away. I don't need you anymore. Yuki's Ultima, why not? Wow, that actually does more damage than I thought. Synergy is a hell of a drug. I'm just using triple plus for the 3 turns, no other reason. We don't need to innovate. Oh, but the orb is ticking down, so we do need to watch out for that. Yeah, let's It's okay, we'll be fine, it's all good. What did I tell you? And this should be it, the launch to bring it home. Yeah, GG. Diabolos Launch Festival. Didn't really get to do much of anything, but that's how we like it. There we go, that is going to be my run through of the Diabolos LUFENIA. The turn count is pretty tight on this one, only 60 turns, but we've got Ramza with his 3 turns, we've got Machina, we've got launch strategies that are just absolutely really ideal for single targets right now. We are kind of blocked out of our Enchant Imperilers, so generally speaking, teams that bring batteries are probably going to have a better time with this. Alternatively, if you want to go full memes, then bring Diabolos as a summon, and bring along a team of Ramza, Wall, and Firion, and you'll be invincible. There's not an enemy in the game that can shred through like friggin' 90k shields. So, that's going to be all from me. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, take care, and goodbye. Well, I said goodbye, but I realised that I forgot to show the stat screen. So, yeah, here you go. Here's the team I used. Alright, cheers.